Hola, hola. This may not have been the best spot for me, but I'm here. It's always awkward getting on here when there's nobody watching because I feel like I'm talking to myself, but I know that somebody will. This might be like a 1 minute live, y'all. This might be a 1 minute live. Let me see if I can leave my glasses up here. That way I don't forget them and then be looking around talking about where my glasses at. But giving honor to the Most High on this day. He woke us up this morning or this afternoon, giving us another chance to be better today than we were yesterday. And you guys, I heard the most profound thing today at a meeting. A gentleman said, God's grace is God doing for us what we can't do for ourselves. And I said, ain't that the truth? God's grace. Every day, all day. My son is at an appointment today, so he went in by himself, so it's just me. So I got 35 minutes to chat. Whoever is in the live, thanks for being here. Go ahead and tap the like if you feel like it, but you ain't got to. You can just watch. Appreciate it. Open-minded, what it do? Can you hear me good? Because the microphone is like on the bottom of the thing. It says, blessings, queen. I was on the phone with my grandbabies yesterday. You asked me something, why I don't do something. Can you elaborate on that if you will? I like to answer all questions. I do not remember. Open-minded. You got to remember, listen, I may not be as old as you, but this brain here. I thought I answered that because you came back later. And I thought I was asking you about the video you said you were going to do specifically for the ladies, but you did that video. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm out here in nature, so it's bugs everywhere. Some bugs I don't even recognize. What up, Michael? Where Emily at? Where my girl at? But yeah, I was just talking about God's grace and how he does for us what we can't do for ourselves. And I tell you what, being a single parent ain't no joke. Yeah, I know. I remember. It was something about me going live. Maybe I was asking you if you were ever going to go live or when you going to go live, probably. I don't know. I don't remember. I have to go back and look and see where my mind frame was. And that's one reason why I don't like to do live sometimes, because you guys will ask a question and it throws me off whatever I was trying to talk about. And then I come back to it and then, yeah. So she's at the hospital right now checking up with it. Oh, okay. Blessings. I hope everything is well. Muhammad. Hey, how you doing? Assalamu alaikum. So, yeah, being a single parent. Now, being a single parent, you know, most of us that are single parents, I would venture to say most of us brought that on ourselves, right? You know, so it's like there were steps and things like that you could have taken to avoid becoming a single parent, but for some reason we didn't. And now we have these human beings that we're responsible for. I'm going to go live start in 2020. Okay, next year. That's what's up. I can't wait. I'm doing okay, Muhammad. How are you? But I tell you what, sometimes God makes things so easy for me. Like, you know how when kids start school, they take an assessment to see where they're at, and then they gauge them from the rest of the year, and they take assessment in the middle and then one at the end. My son aced it. His teacher had to call me and tell me because she was just that excited and proud of him. She said, yeah, he did excellent. He knocked the assessments out, you know. And I'm thinking he better, because it's all the stuff that he already learned last year. So he better, you know. But she also informed me that they're going to be doing more with kids that are advanced in his class. There's like 4 or 5 of them. And they're going to be doing more stuff with them on Friday. So I'm like, thank you. Because I can't afford private school right now. I can't afford it. But God is going to make it happen. I already know. I need extra money so I can send my kids so that he can use all of his brain cells, you know. She's an R. Kelly fan. I'm leaving. Bye. As a matter of fact, I can't really listen to R. Kelly. I remember back in 2002 or something like that, when I found out about him, you know, doing that to that 14-year-old girl, and I looked up the video, I just lost all respect. It was just something. And his music is so good. Like, if his music comes on, something like that, which I hardly ever hear it on the radio, and I still listen to the radio, but I hardly ever hear it. But if a song comes on, I don't turn it off, but I don't purposefully go and pull up R. Kelly. I just can't. I don't know. It's just something about, I don't know. Michael says, I'm so scared and nervous about fatherhood. Oh, don't be scared. Nobody's ever really ready. Even when you plan for it, nobody's ever really ready. You know, I hope you guys have been buying diapers and wipes, things like that. Like, when I found out I was pregnant, somebody said, start buying diapers now. So I used to buy, every time I got paid, I bought a box of diapers and just stacked it in his room. Little things like that to help you prepare. But, you know, and then also I was blessed to have a nurse come and help me. She was with me, and then when I had my baby, she was with me and my son until he was 3. And so even though I thought I knew how to raise a baby, I didn't know. There was a lot of things I didn't know, I wasn't aware of, you know. So but it's not that hard, you know. You just gotta love them. And when babies are cranky and they won't stop crying, most of the time it's usually 3 things. Either they wet or pooped and need to be changed because they're tired of sitting in it, they hungry, or they sleepy. And if you feed them, they're gonna go to sleep. So, and if they're wet, you make them dry, and I promise you, you know. Now if you've done all 3 and they keep crying or something like that, then you got to figure out what the problem is. You know, maybe it might be something deeper, but you helping. And listen, your wife is a very lucky woman. I did it all alone, and that was the hardest, most toughest time in my life. Oh my God, one of the most toughest times in my life, doing it by myself. Y'all should have seen this ant. He is huge. That mug is big. Oh, I'm just glad he didn't bite me. My dad one time bought like 10 different packs of diapers. Yep, keep it all, because you're going to need it eventually. Even if he bought it for a 6-month-old baby, keep it. They run through them so fast. Is Emily going to breastfeed? I hope so. Look at Zoe. Afternoon, Mo in chat. How are you beautiful people doing today? I'm doing all right. Angel, what it do? Or it could be that the baby just that too. So 4 reasons why a baby won't stop crying. Sometimes they do. They just want to be held. They just want some love. Yep. For sure. It is going to be one of the most toughest things you'll ever do in your life, but it is also the most rewarding. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, the feeling I have for my child, I can't even explain it. It's like every single emotion rolled up into one explosive ball, you know. But the feeling, oh my God. Sometimes I'll just go into my son's room and just look at him, give him a kiss, and every time I kiss him in his sleep, he smiles. It's beautiful. And I say, I love you, son. He goes, I love you, Mom. And he'll go back to sleep. Angel says, my stepsister, when she had her son, she actually bought diapers that you could wash and reuse. I don't know if those are all that great, but I don't have kids. Oh, you don't have kids yet? But I wonder if anybody else uses those. They used to back in the day. Dang it, that ant is back, and he's huge, and I don't want to. He crazy. Now he's on the ground, but he wobbling. He's gonna make his way back to me. But yeah, those are cloth diapers. A lot of people, like hippie-like people, you know, they use those cloth diapers. I ain't got the time. And I was active duty military, single parent. There was no way I could do that. Because you have to wash a lot of diapers and stuff like that. Disposable are fine too, you know. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. My mom, I was born on December 31st, and my mom was trying to hold out till January 1st, because back in the day, anybody who had their baby on the 1st of the year got a lifetime, not a, yeah, like a lifetime supply of Pampers. So she was holding out for that. It was, so she didn't win, but my aunt, well, my cousin, she's my grandmother's first cousin, ended up buying my mom a year subscription of those diapers. So they would come and take the dirty diapers, wash them, give her new ones for a whole year. I was like, dang, you made out. So my mom, it was a service though. But this was one of my grandmother's cousins who did that for my mom. But my mom was sure trying to hold out. And my mom tells me, she used to tell me the same story every year, but it would slightly change, of how she was pregnant and partying in Tijuana and the water broke. But she was trying to hold out to the 1st. Didn't make it. I had to come. Michael says, Angela, I don't know if I would use those. Oh, you retracted it. But y'all, I was just listening to MC Light. Do you guys know who MC Light is? I know Alonzo knows who MC Light is. And Open Minded for sure. But she did a live performance on Nucci's Front Porch. Nucci, Noochie. He does those front porch concerts with different people, and oh my God, fire. I shared it on my community tab. I've watched it at least 3 times. I mean, MC Light is one of the best to ever do it. Y'all go check it out. She even has new music, and that new music is fire. Like, a lot of these old heads are coming back and putting out music, and some of it's just like Eminem. I was not impressed with Eminem's new stuff. I wasn't. I'm like, I don't know, player. But aim high. Can I edit those? Can you edit what? Alonzo said, yeah, having babies is a very unique opportunity. It's almost a second chance to recreate yourself without the imperfections that you have yourself. Just remember not to vicariously live through the, don't live vicariously through your kids, because then you're putting on an added pressure and stress on kids, and they didn't ask to be here, shit. And I have to remember that with my son, because I'll be wanting him to be perfect and everything, and it's not fair to him. So I have to peel back, but now I'm making more of a conscious effort to not do that, put so much pressure on him. Michael says, my family has a history of being infertile. I'm like, it was kind of obvious. What was obvious? But you guys have a history of being infertile. God can make anything happen, though. It's all about God's timing and what he wants you to have. You got to think about it like, if God gives you life to bring forth into this world, that means he entrusts you to do a good job, and it's not just raising your babies, it's being there for them and cultivating a person that's going to be a productive member in society, somebody that's going to know who he is, just my skin tone of my family and stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, he said, hey, I'm not in, listen. He said, I ain't got them kind of problems. I know that's right, Michael. Is this you and Emily's first baby? What up, Judge? Look at Judge in the house. Is this your first baby? Zoe said, you're a first-time mom, Mo. Yeah, you probably still check Bishop's brain. How did you know? I do know. I do. I sure do. Actually, as a matter of fact, you know why? Because last night, well, my son had asthma for one, right? But last night, I had fallen asleep. I took some melatonin, and I had fallen asleep, and I had this weird dream. And he had been, the whooping cough is going around here bad, right? So he had a little cough, but nothing major. And so anyways, I had this weird dream, and I woke up, and I was like, I was like, let me just go. And I went and checked on him, but he was still. And I was like, you right, I do. Look at MHM. What's up, MHM Mastery Solutions? How are you? My day is going all right. I cannot complain, to be honest. Angel says, my husband and I aren't really ready to have kids yet, especially with the election and everything going on. I'd rather have another dog. Aww. Yeah, less expensive. Angel, I ain't even gonna front. The whole time I thought you was a dude, because every angel I know is a man. I've never met a girl named Angel. I'm sorry. This whole time I thought you was a guy. But that's what's up. Yeah, get another dog. Judge says, hey everybody. Michael says, it is our first baby. Aww. Congratulations. You're gonna do great. Even when you think you're doing wrong, you're doing great. I was telling somebody earlier today that, you know, our parents, whether they do something good or wrong, they're still teaching us something. Either they're gonna teach us how to be, or they're gonna teach us how not to be. There's so many things I learned how not to be and how to be from both of my parents. And I'm grateful for that, because we're not perfect. And now that I'm a parent, I definitely see the struggle, you know? You want to have two? Go for it. I kind of wish I had another one, just so that my son would have somebody to play with, because I'm his playmate. And that gets boring sometimes, you know? Not boring, but I just don't want to do it all the time, you know? So now he's gotten used to being able to do a lot of stuff on his own, or he'll go outside, or, you know, I have him involved in sports and stuff like that, so that he'll have interactions with other kids and stuff like that. But yeah, I had a sister, and me and her were 16 months apart, so we grew up close. So I always had somebody there. Even during the tough times, I had my sister, until she became a teenager and got fast, and then would run away. But other than that, it was always just me and her. I knew Angel was a girl. Hush. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. Just said he just got back from handling some business. Yeah, I couldn't tell Angel was a girl. What's going on, Judge? My day is going wonderful. That's fine, for real. It could be trouble. If the USA go bad, we will be okay. Man, I'm trying to tell you. I just recorded a video. What up, skinny boy? About Kamala's last interview. I'm gonna edit and put it out later, but the one person that she gave that interview to ended up roasting her after the interview. I said, damn. She should have stuck with Joy Reid, if you ask me. Skinny boy say, what's up, Judge? Just chilling out, bro. Angel says, it's okay. I normally don't tell people if I'm a boy or a girl unless they ask. I just let them think whatever. My husband's going to get us Belgian Malinois. Is that the name of a dog? I don't know all the types of breeds of dogs there are. Look at Vivi. What up, Vivi? Are you the same woman who talked about Jamaican boyfriend? Yep. That was me. Going in. Yep. Michael says, I have two of them. They are the roughest and the most loyal things I've ever met. Yeah. I beg to differ on the loyalty. Bakari said, Mo, you must have never had a dog if you don't think that dogs are loyal. And I'm not saying that I don't think dogs are loyal. I just don't think dogs are more loyal than another person. And I only say that because if you stop feeding that dog and stop giving that dog attention, that dog is going to bite you. And that I know. You got to make time, brother Alonzo. Just that there are a lot of dudes named... Yeah, exactly. That's why I just assumed. My bad for assuming. But Angel cool. She don't care. Hurricane Houston. Yes. Y'all be careful out there if you guys are in those southern states. Our governor already declared an emergency. We're supposed to get rain starting tomorrow. And so... if you guys are affected by the hurricane, God bless you. Stay safe. Do everything you can to prepare. Get enough water. Get all that stuff ready. Or head in another direction. It's looking pretty bad. And I got to get on the road tomorrow. I have to drive an hour away from here. I'm just praying it's not like real heavy rain. Yeah, because I hate driving in the rain. I love the rain. I just don't like to drive in it. Lonzo said, I know some dudes named Angel. Yeah, me too. Every guy that I know is named. I've never met a girl named Angel. Not one. You're the first. Yes, there are a lot of men named Angel. Yep. Oh, good. Long time. Tell us some interesting story today as well from your life. I don't know. I'm just, reminiscing about being a single mother and how it's difficult. Just being a parent itself is difficult. Even if you have help, it's still difficult because you're dealing with a whole person with personality, So, be as helpful to your spouses as possible, or your boyfriends, or whoever you guys are raising your kids with. Be helpful and just continue to do the best that you can, and always depend on God, especially when it's something that you don't know what to do. That's why Kamala don't need to do at all. She just need to give us those pep rallies. A new way forward. Abortion, abortion, abortion. Freedom, democracy. And she tell the same stories over and over again. She should stick to that. I mean, sometimes I wonder, does she really want to be president? Because the way she performs when she does those interviews is just be looking like, maybe she's just super delusional. You know how some people just can't read the room and just don't know how crazy they look? That might be the case for her. I don't think she understands, or really, I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Oh, you don't know any man named Angel? Really? Yeah, I know a few. Skinny boy, where is the hurricane going to hit? Judge, you are a dude. Yep, Judge a dude. Yes, it's a type of breed of dog. It's like a kind of a German Shepherd. Oh, okay. I babysat a Labradoodle for 6 weeks one time. That dog was so cute, and his hair was so fluffy, and he looked like a bear by the time my friend came by. I was supposed to get him groomed, but I had to find the right grooming place. And then when I finally did, Sonny wouldn't calm down enough for her. She was like, he's too hyper. I can't, because I'll end up getting hurt, and I just can't, But she said that his hair was so matted. And I'm like, just take the brush, because I would brush it, but it was so fluffy. And then when his owner came and got his hair, because he looked like a whole different dog, I was like, man, Sonny looks good with that fluffy hair. She's so cute with that fluffy hair. And they don't shed either, so I love those Labradoodles. But yeah, dogs are cool. I just don't know if I'm ready for that commitment. I guess I want my kid to be just a little bit older so he will know that it's his, because he wants one. And I want to get one, but I don't want the responsibility. And then also, like, if I go out of town, trying to find somebody to keep it, like, it's like having another kid, and I ain't ready for all that. You know what I'm saying? North Florida, okay. Yeah, that's the big dog. Skinny Boy's in Tallahassee, okay. And that's, yep, Northern Florida. See, if I were ever to move to Florida, it would be Northern Florida, because it's too hot everywhere else. Like Jacksonville, which is at the bottom, I can't do it. I got out the car and I couldn't believe it. I said, this is wild. There's no way it should be this hot and this muggy. It literally felt like a wet oven. I couldn't believe it. I don't believe in having, oh yeah, Judge, you said, yeah, you want everything to be out in the open. And that's why I didn't step on this ant earlier. This ant came, I was about to, but I said, no, Judge might cancel me. Let me just kick him off. There's a lot of Hispanics named Angel. Yep, I've noticed. My husband is Hispanic, and we both have the same. No way! You guys both are named Angel? That is funny. See, now you understand why I thought you was a dude. That is hilarious. I'm in the Augusta area, and we're on storm alert. It's raining. Yes, I saw Georgia was in that. It's yeah. So you guys be careful, The last hurricane we had, the only damage I had was my back fence, my wooden fence collapsed. Like one side of it collapsed. So I had a guy come in here and reinforce it and got some extra planks up there. So I'm praying that nothing happens this time. But I live in a brick building, so I'm going to be all right, But yeah, Georgia always gets hit by those hurricanes. What state is it, the hurricane happening? It's forming now in the Gulf. So, and it's coming up northeast. Yeah, just do the rallies and talk to the people. Yeah, that's it. Just do them rallies, girl. Just stop sitting down talking, because you look bad. So bad to where I'd be like just having like secondhand, like, I don't like her, but I don't want her to look this bad, you know? Oh, it's hitting Florida first. Yep. They're supposed to flood down here in Atlanta. Oh no. I hope everybody stays safe and is ready for the storm to come. I hope people have like those built-in storm areas to go into the ground. I don't know what those are. You like bunkers? Yeah, everybody ain't got them. It is what it is. Either you leave and you travel, like here in the military, whenever we have a hurricane warning that for sure we know is going to hit, they pay us to vacate. So I've left for hurricane evacuations twice, and I've always went to West Virginia. I head west. Beautiful West Virginia, if you guys have never been there. But that's where we went twice. Charleston, West Virginia. But I don't know how bad it's going to be. I mean, they already declared a state of emergency for Virginia, so we'll have to see. I went to Fort Gordon in Augusta, yep. Candace Owens brought receipts on her genealogy, and boy, it's ugly. I have not watched. It's a 39-minute video, and I haven't watched it yet. I was like, do I really want to look at that much of Candace Owens? But I might check it out. Yeah, because I think she lying about her grandmother. Yeah, that granny, that black lady that she got holding her. You know, she keeps talking about this family friend of hers, or this lady that lived in the same building or whatever, who's black. I think that's who she be picturing in her head when she be saying her grandma. She full of shit. MHM says, that's what's up, Angel. And Angel, that is cute. That is. MHM, did you find you a driver yet? Did you find you a driver, somebody to drive you around, look at properties yet? Zoe says, Dreads, they changed the name to, it's Fort Eisenhower now? The whole area is approaching 750K. Dang. So they didn't built it up. Normally bases be near hoods. If you don't like heat, don't come to Houston. Listen, Judge. I was out there last summer. I went to Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston. And in all three places, the temperature stemmed from 108 to 111 or 114 the whole time I was there. I couldn't even eat the way I wanted to. Because I was like, I'm in Texas, Virginia food sucks, let me go there, let me get my grub on. I couldn't even eat the way I wanted to because it was so hot. Me and my friend, we ended up going to a Chinese buffet, ate. We went outside. We were about to do some shopping in a little plaza. The heat got to me. I threw all of that food up. Everything came up. I couldn't even keep the food on my stomach. It was so hot. I was like, I can't do this. No. And I've been to San Antonio plenty of times. Love San Antonio. But I was like, yo, if this is what it's going to be like, I'm maybe because I'm just getting old. I can't do it, you know. She's a puppet, and they just put her in there because she's a female. Yeah, they want the first female president, you know. It's hot and muggy up here too. Only 2 months of winter. Yeah. It's still summertime places. A lot of places ain't cooled down yet. And just as they use Belgian Malinois for police. Oh, that's that dog. Okay. Yes, they do look like German Shepherds. Yep. Oh, wow. I was just looking at some old footage from when I deployed in 2019, and we got to check out the police dogs. And so people in our group, one dude volunteered to put on the suit. And that dog was jumping and biting his arm, and he was like, yo, I'll never do that again. He was like, it felt too real. It felt like that dog was about to bite through that thing and get me, boy. But yeah, I love those dogs. So smart. Dogs are smart in general. Zoe says, yeah, Judge, Grovetown is the fastest growing area around. Used to be 3 trailers. Gate 2. Wow, now they built it up. That's what's up. Angel says, I am very prepared to get a Belgian Malinois, mainly because I had a pit bull. My husband and I So I played with him every day. God, I'm super tired before my husband got home. Yeah, they wear you out. They got a lot of energy and they supposed to be out there being active. Yeah. Now God got him super tired because if I didn't get him super tired, he would either sit there and stare at us or he would sit there and cry. Oh no. Yeah, it's the same with I was about to say pets, kids. You better give them some attention, especially if you have boys. You got to burn that energy off of them or they will go crazy and do some shit. I said I had so much fun at Fort Gordon. I had so many women there. Yeah, we know, Judge. Player from the Himalaya. And this is not to be cold-hearted. I don't feel bad for her. She keeps saying she's going to do all these things. And yet she's not doing it now. Because she literally has the power to do it now. What's stopping you now? Ma'am? What's stopping you now? I don't get it. And Biden told on her when he went on an interview and said she's over foreign policy. So she's the one that's approving all this money that Zelensky keep coming over here begging for in Israel when they already got money. What you doing, ma'am? That ain't cold-hearted. That's just telling the truth. It's 84 degrees, but it's not humid today. That's good. Yeah, it's the humidity that just be making it worse. It's nice here. I don't know what the temperature is. I think early when I picked my son, the car said, shit, I didn't even look at the temperature because it wasn't like super hot. But it feel like 78 with a slight breeze, and now it's overcast, so it feels really good. This is great. Yes, bonkers, and if you don't have bonkers, I guess get in the tub. But I think getting in the tub is more so for tornadoes. Yeah, the tub is for tornadoes. Yeah. Hurricane's just a lot of wind and a lot of water, and it usually comes this way. It shit don't come down like that or like that. They be like... So you just, I mean, prayer. It don't cool down until October. Oh, okay. Angel says you need to watch it. So am I funny in any way? You know, it's because it just brings out all the lies Kamala Harris is trying to pull. Yeah, I mean, at this point, that's all I can do. I have to look at it from a comedic standpoint. Otherwise, I get pissed. You know, most of the time I can't even watch it, honestly, because it boils my blood, especially to hear her talk about middle class all the time. What about everybody else? So the lower class don't mean nothing? Because guess what? Everybody that was middle class is now low class. But she ain't talking to them. She ain't talking about making America great for them, huh? It's still a small enough town that you can walk up on strangers' porch and eat for free. What? Where is this at? I need to get me some good cooking on Sunday. Sit up on somebody's porch and just eat. Nobody's going to do anything for us. I don't know why people think there is any difference between red and blue. I mean, essentially, they're all politicians, right? You know, I think some of them get into politics for a good reason, wanting to help. And somewhere along the way, they learn the real deal and what politicking is really all about. And it's really just doing favors for each other, trying to get ahead. Everybody's selfish, honestly. But if things were good when Trump was in office, why not vote for him again? Skinny boy. Like nails to a chalkboard, bruh. MHM says, no, I'm not yet. Just going to have to wait to buy me a self-driving car. Yeah. Even those that can't even be trusted. Yo, did y'all see the video? Oh my God, it was on Instagram. I might record it and then put it up on here. This dude got beat up by a robot SWAT. Go on Instagram, type in robot SWAT beats up fugitive. It was a Hispanic dude running from the law. So he was in a hotel room. SWAT sent the robot up, right? And the robot got to the room and busted out the window, I think. And the guy inside decided to shoot at the robot. So he's pop, 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 pop. That didn't do nothing. It's made of metal, right? So then he took some sheets and covered the robot, thinking it would blind him. The robot ended up throwing some tear gas inside of the window, forced him out. So he jumped out of the window, ended up on the ground. Do you know he let this robot pin him until the cops got up there and apprehended him? How you let a robot pin you? The robot had wheels that looked like Wall-E, and he rolled up on him. He couldn't get out. I said, ain't this about a... And that's one thing why I'm really teaching my son about what you call it, emotional intelligence and emotional regulation, because when we have to start dealing with these robots and things like that, damn it, all these ants then got on we're gonna have to start dealing with these robots, y'all. We're gonna have to learn how to keep our composure, and not, especially black people, because you know they're gonna set the algorithm the way racists think, right? So people with dark skin, people with a certain hair texture, people with a certain accent, they're gonna be trained to go after those type of people. So in any sudden movement or any type of language could be interpreted as a threat, as it is right now. So it's very important to know how to keep your composure, especially if we're going to have to start dealing with RoboCops and shit. Sorry, y'all. Double tap, share. Look at struggling and striving. How are you? I saw you were live, but I was like, let me go live real quick, and then if he's still on, I'll click in. I am not Jamaican. I wish I was from another country, though, sometimes. Jamaicans are cool people. Real cool. What was I going to say? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. So, they said the best times for me to come on, Pocanova, shout out to her. She gave me a good tip. People be telling me some really, really good. They said between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. is the best time to go. So I was like, okay, it's 3. Let me go right now. But you know what else I noticed, y'all? It says that 90% of the people that view my videos are not subscribers. So I know who the people are that are subscribed, that comment, and that come on. Thank you guys so much for being loyal. But yo, if y'all just come on here and watch me, and you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to keep popping up on your feed, because I ain't going to stop. You know? It would be nice to be monetized, but it's not my end goal. My end goal really is just to get certain messages out, and just to have a different perspective, and to see how other people think, you know? And if just one person hears something that I say that could make a difference in their life, then I've done what I was supposed to do. We just had a hurricane, and FEMA didn't give anybody. Are you for real? Yeah, because it's all going to the immigrants, Judge. They don't have no money. That's government funds. So if FEMA ain't got nothing to give, where you think it's going? Alonzo says, I agree. It's almost like we need to delegitimize these elections by not voting. Listen, that's the thing. We all have to be on the same page at the same time. That's the problem. Some of us have these great ideas, you know, but if only a handful of us do it, it don't make a difference. So you just kind of go along to get along and just do what you can. Just say he's never voted. Yeah, I voted twice. The last time was the first time Obama was in office. I haven't voted since then. So this will be, you know, my 3rd time with Trump this time. Angel says I'm going to get mine at 7 or 8 weeks. Oh, so I'm watching a lot of training videos to train him. So I'm excited. Yeah, you should be. Yeah, Mo, the whole state of Georgia used to be like that before it became international. Yeah. Just I don't remember things being under Trump. I don't want to be under COVID rules again. Yeah. Things weren't that bad to me. Just my opinion. Things were pretty okay. And I'm not just talking about them little stimulus checks. Everything was cool, in my opinion. They're both 2 wings on the same bird. Yep, one over here and one over there. All going in the same direction, essentially, right? Y'all missed those checks. That's not why. I missed those stimulus checks. Yeah, Angel say, yeah, she missed them checks. Some people, we could use it, especially now with the cost of everything. It's ridiculous. This don't make no sense. I'm sorry. If he could just stabilize the economy, make things go down, make things affordable, make it to where people can afford rent. Like, that's my biggest. I just feel bad for a lot of people that have to, homeless people and all that. You know, Judge, I used to laugh at people that didn't vote thinking that they were uninformed. That's laugh on me now. Yeah, you guys got to do what's best for you. You know, what you feel comfortable doing. Mo, did you call that guy? Who? Did you? I got to check my email. I haven't checked my email. I have 2 emails that are on my phone that just automatically pop up, but the Mo Perspective one, that's a newer one, so I have to actually log in, but I will check it. I will do that today. Angel says, is it the one that happened at the apartments when the robot went up the door and the guy tried? Yes! That was so funny to me. Oh, I watched that thing like 3 times. I was like, he tried to shoot at the robot. He said, I was always working during voting. None of my bosses said, hey, go take 7 hours. People left, went voting, took them 7 hours. Oh my gosh. Be going all day. Talking about, I'm out voting. Been gone. Went in, filled out the thing, went and had lunch, booty call, and then came back to work later. Yeah, I saw that one. It was funny. It was. Paid hours, Judge. That's true. It should be. Going to vote should be paid hours because you're doing your constitutional right. That's the problem. We are never on the same page all at the same time. It's always just a handful of people, you know. If we could get it together. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. If we could all be on the same page at the same time, we could really make a difference. If we really just all sacrifice 1 month of not buying bullshit and use that money and raised it for somebody to lobby for our causes, that would make the world a difference. But nobody wants to do that. All those black people were able to raise $40 million for Kamala, or $2 million rather, for Kamala in such a short time. Imagine if just half of the black population each put $1 in, what we could do with that, what we could change. Just imagine if if just a quarter of the black population stopped buying Nike products, stopped utilizing any large corporation. And in turn, we say, hey, we're not going to patron your stuff anymore unless because you guys got to know those corporations, those are the ones that are funding these candidates. Did you know that Kamala's top donors are Google, NVIDIA, which is like hold on, guys. Actually, I gotta go. I got a video coming out later, but I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Blessings. Yes, love.